The point of this exercise is to remember that you are unique. Your life is important. We are here on this planet Earth for a certain amount of time, and the time has been given to us. It's a gift. That's how I see it. It's a gift. So we got to use this time really wisely. We got to be very ruthless about saying yes to certain things and saying no to certain things. We got to choose wisely. We got to choose our friends. We got to choose who we spend our life with and how we spend our time. And we got to realize that it's all available to us if we really put our mind into it. If we really want something, it's all I want. Welcome to a new episode of the Eckert podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing 20 important things that you should do this year to make your life better. Welcome to the show, guys. For those of you who are here for the first time, I am Eva Eckert. I am a Polish immigrant with a strong accent, kick-ass husband, and 2 beautiful kids. I inspire women around the world to take bold actions towards their passions, dreams, desires, so their life becomes more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the badass superhero of your unique purpose is inside all of you, all of us, and we should share it with the world to make the world a better place. This podcast will help you finally discover the power of self-belief and self-motivation so you can stop making the excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve by being the upgraded version of you guys. Welcome to the show. And for those of you, again, who are here for the first time, thank you. My gratitude goes to all of you who are actually signed up today and subscribed to my episodes. And the part that we do always in the beginning of the episodes is gratitude. So what are you grateful for? Write it down quickly. In my previous episodes, I would really share with you. But right now we are at that moment that you should sit down with yourself and write this down. So what are the 20 things that will change your life completely? I wonder if you guys have already the 20 significant things that will be powerful things this year. If you already have, please share them with us, share them with me, and why you have chosen these particular 20 things. What do they mean to you and why are they important? Why did you actually decide that this year is the year that you need to do that? You need to implement them, or maybe you need to start them, or maybe you need to stop doing something, because sometimes we wanted to do things, right? We have that list of 20, but what about the things that maybe we should stop doing, right? So let's dive in, guys. We're going to start with our 20 things. But remember, the point of this exercise is to remember that you are unique. Your life is important. We are here on this planet Earth for a certain amount of time, and the time has been given to us. It's a gift. That's how I see it. It's a gift. So we got to use this time really wisely. We got to be very ruthless about saying yes to certain things and saying no to certain things. We got to choose wisely. We got to choose our friends. We got to choose who we spend our life with and how we spend our time. And we got to realize that it's all available to us if we really put our mind into it. If we really want something, it's going to happen to us, right? So number 1, develop a strong AM and PM routine. And if you haven't watched my previous episodes, go into the routine. That was a specific episode that I really share with you. And there were tools and steps that I talked to you about. Make sure that you're going to do this. But why AM and PM is important? Where AM and PM routine is interconnected. One without the other cannot exist. Meaning, think about it. If you go to sleep late, Will you have a problem getting up? Maybe not the first day, but the second day, the third day, the fourth day, it's impossible. So if you go to sleep late, you will have to wake up late. But then you are thrown off the schedule, right? So developing the AM and PM routine that are interconnected. What do you do in the morning? How do you start your morning? Do you do meditation? Do you do journaling? Do you hop in an ice bath? Do you do a cold plunge? What is the AM routine? If I would have asked you, if I would have wake you up in the middle of the night, what would you tell me? If I would come to your house and observe you, what do you do day by day? Am I seeing consistency, or I see you being all over the place? Do you go to sleep at the same time every night, or you are all over the place? And why we do this? To help our lives become better. So we're not dragging the morning, so we're not tired and running on 10,000 gallons of coffee, so our cortisol level is not high, so we can perform and not having a brain fog. That's the whole idea of developing the AM routine, the PM routine, when we're shutting down the screens pretty much 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed, because your body, if you go on your screen, if you're responding to your boss or your friends or just sending those messages at nighttime or even working, your brain thinks that this is daylight, and it's going to bring the energy for the daylight. You're going to have a trouble getting up, right? And as we go through these steps, I'm going to point out other things that you should maybe stop doing and create doing. So your AM, PM routine, you don't know how to do it, you can contact me, you can email me. I'm always available for you guys. Well, not always, but you can send me an email, you can check out my courses, and you can find out and make your life better. Now, number 2, perform hard workout every single day. Every single day, hard workout you can actually perform these workouts if you have a routine of doing a warm-up, stretch, pre-workout, and post-workout. Because let me tell you, if you go to the gym and you jump into doing a workout without your proper warm-up and really cool down, you're gonna run into troubles, because your muscle contracting, that you obviously building muscles, and you can't elongate the muscle without really stretching it. You gotta stretch, you gotta give that blood flow, you gotta move the blood into your veins before the workout. So hard workout can be performed every day, but you need to combine this with techniques of stretching, doing red light therapy, doing massages and things like that. So, of course, I'm attaching a free workout formula for us, the Infinite Fitness formula. You can try it out for free. The link is below. You guys wanted to sign up, we have it for you. The last workout you ever need is fantastic. It will take the guess out of your work, so you have everything planned. It's like having that personal trainer with you all the time when you go to the gym. It's no-brainer. It's fantastic, and our clients has lost tons of weight, and they absolutely love the program. So get your shit together, start working out every single day. And if you don't know how, because today actually I I meet these people constantly in the gym, and the lady said to me, I'm doing classes because I'm having a hard time to go and do strength training or lifting or doing the machines, because I don't know how. And even if I would know how, it's hard for me to stay accountable. Well, with our formula is different, because you have accountability group. You have the Facebook group. When you feel inspired, you feel motivated when you get to these workouts. It's impossible to not get results, right? So if you feel like you've been stuck, that means it's the fact that you need a different program. You need a mentor, like we talk about this in previous episodes, right? Number 3, start your day and finish your day with protein, guys, protein. And I created literally the abbreviation. Start your day with protein. SYDWP. Now finish your day with protein. FYDWP. This is easy. Start your day. And you know what? If you actually think this way, you're gonna get up And if you're a female like me that weighs 25 pounds, you're gonna get 125 grams of protein per day. You can divide this in 5 meals, or you can divide it in 3. It depends on really what works for you. And if you do divide in 5, look how simple this is. You can get 30 grams per each meal, and you're gonna hit that protein no matter what. If you eat 30 grams per each meal, you're gonna exceed actually the amount of protein that needed. But don't worry about exceeding. You need this. You need the protein to build your muscles. You need the protein to lose the weight. You need the protein to recover. So don't be afraid of protein. Start your day with protein and finish your day with protein. So the evening meal should be consisting of more protein than any kind of carbs. The carbs should be in your earlier day. The last meal is all about protein. You can grab a shake with some almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, and you're gonna be ready to rock and roll, ready to go to sleep. Now, number 4, eat healthy food. Guys, you stopping to these unhealthy fast food places, you eating greasy food, you always having an excuse of, I don't have time, I can't afford, it's easier for me, fast food is not my problem, I can eat it. This gotta go. Those are all excuses this year. And I am the person that's going to tell you how it is, because someone has to. You can't just always rely and think, oh, it's okay. It's okay for me to eat once in a while. No, what you put in your body creates energy. So how do you feel if you eat fast food? How do you eat if you eat fried food? There is not a person in this world that would say to me, I feel great and energized, I feel blissed, I feel joyful, I feel so awesome, I can go and work out after eating the fast food, some Big Mac and some French fries. Hell no, it's impossible. So let's cut on this. Let's create better habits. Let's replace this unhealthy with healthy. And it's simply as you being prepared, meaning taking your own lunch to school, your own lunch to work, choosing better option when other people will be like, it's okay, you can eat that one time. You saying no. And we say this in previous episodes, say no more often. Say yes to the good stuff, no to the bad stuff. The healthy food has to be, look, vegetables. Eat a lot of veggies. Women my age, 40 years and over, should eat 40 grams of fiber every day. That means that you need to have at least 2 to 3 meals with a lot of fiber. And I've been implementing this, and my life has changed a lot. Because before, when we were coaches on the floor, when we were, running sessions, back in the day in New York, sometimes I would grab protein chips, I would drink a lot of shakes, and I'm not saying that I don't implement them. I drink at least 2 shakes a day. But what I'm saying is the rest of the meals are natural, are whole food. You need good protein, you need good carbs, which are unstarchy vegetables, and maybe a source of fruit, a bowl in the mid-morning, so your brain will run on these carbs, and you're gonna use those carbs in the workout, and the end of the day is gonna be cut down more. So you need some inspiration, you need some guidance, contact me and I'll be more than happy to help you. And of course, guys, make comments, because if you tell me do an episode on this, I will be more than happy to dive in and tell you more. Number 5, get up earlier and go to sleep earlier. This goes to AM and PM routine, because one without the other cannot exist. And I guarantee you, if you start going to sleep earlier, you're going to be getting up earlier. But that means that you can't fluctuate throughout the week. You need to have a steady schedule. That's what we've been doing with our family, and it works amazing. I don't stay up unless we purposely, we're changing our schedule because somebody is traveling or we traveling and we wanted to adjust the schedule, or we decide, this is a stay up night and everybody vote. And sometimes they stay up because they decide, but I don't, because I have my ritual and I will say no to them. Look, that's what we're learning this year. We're learning the power of saying no. We are, and we need to use that word And I'm telling you guys, it will change your life. You're going to be more recovered. You're not going to have as such a high cortisol. You're going to have less cravings of sugar if you're going to have between 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep. The sleeping for 5 or 6 hours is not going to cut it. You're not going to have a good recovery. And if somebody is an entrepreneur and tells me, you know what, everybody does it, something is off with your schedule. You should not be doing this. I'm not saying that there is sometimes a grind, but if you run like this, that means that you either overwhelming yourself with something, you're not delegating enough, you're not deleting enough in your schedule. Next, guys, number 6, do something every single day that makes you happy. What is making you happy? Is it reading? Is it dancing? Listening to the music? Playing cards with your kids? Playing a game? Playing outside with the dogs? Going for a walk? What is making you happy? You are the one that needs to answer. 7, connect with your loved ones. Connect with them. Maybe eating dinner every single day. Maybe eating breakfast every single day. What is it? How can you connect? And you got to see how is your family running, and then find these holes or these moments that you can actually connect. Like me and Tyson just recently decided, you know what, there will be some days that we're just going to go work out on our own, or you can go and grab a lunch with someone, or we can do something together as we work on something. I mean, doesn't matter. You need to figure it out how you can connect with your loved ones. We're talking about kids. We're talking about your elderly parents, if you have them, grandparents. I make this conscious decision to call my family every single day. And who else is there on your list, right? 8, create habits that serve your life's purpose. Like, think about it. My life's purpose is all about coaching, right? Helping people create better life, helping you create a better life for me. We're talking about mindset, muscle, motherhood, marriage, and mission. We're talking the five powerful M's that, like, when you think about it, if you have this in order, you live a good life. And what is the good life for you? What kind of life purpose are you carrying with yourself? What is the calling? What is the undeniable fact that you possess, the undeniable gift that you have, and you should fulfill it. You should do it. And those are usually the moments that you do something and you can continuously doing without feeling like it's work. It's your life's purpose. And think about it. My podcast right now, this is something that I deliberately deliver every single week. I create those and they are being posted every single week for you, so you can watch them, so you can take some notes, you can take some lessons from it, right? So think about your life's purpose. And if you're having trouble, contact me. Number 9, invest in yourself first before invest in other things. I've talked about this before in my shows. I've talked about this many times when I see often women, especially, they go out there and they spend money on some other things before investing in themselves. And what is investing in you? Get into the rooms when you can connect with people, and by connecting with them, your life changes. Invest in mastermind, invest in coaching. And you will be hearing this message over and over again, but listen, sometimes the same message has to be spoken 20 to 25 times before actually sits in you. Like when I think about getting the emails of marketing long time ago, we've signed up for them for like a year before it hit us that we got to do it. And that's what it needs. Sometimes you're actually going to feel like, wait a second, I've listened to this. Why does never appear in me that this is I need to change this? Why I never thought to change this? So maybe this is the time when you going to change, and finally you're going to be like, yeah, you know what? I got to sign up. I got to sign up for coaching. I got to do something. I got to get into those rooms with smarter people than me. Number 10, be loving, kind, and courageous. Maybe for you will be something different. When I get up in the morning, I have that message, right? I have these 3 questions that I was talking to you about. And for me, being courageous, being kind, being loving, that's the foundation. Because I want to spread the love. Each time that I'm helping someone, I'm I'm giving an advice, I'm showing them that it's more possible that they actually see. That's a world. And I do this to clients, I do this to potential people, I do this to people that I see online in the store, I do it to people at the gym, I do it to my kids, I do it to everyone, because I believe that we need to spread and share the love in a service that is aligned with you, right? We moms serve. So what is it for you? And you need to pretty much fill the blanks, And number 11, practice doing hard things. So sign up for challenges or get also into these rooms that are challenging for you. Like you've heard me talking about Operation Blackside. We did Operation Blackside. I'm doing some other things this year that are gonna be completely out of my comfort zone, and it's all about learning. And the fear will exist there, but think about it. Anything in life, any new situation that you've had is fear. But we create the fear even more in our lives because we are afraid of something that didn't happen. And when you think about it, it's like, wow, what am I really scared of? Isn't that living? Like really, the fear is going to present itself. So don't be scared, just show up. And each time you do it better and better. And what do I have for you? Of course, I have my event coming up April 26 and 27 here in Riverside, California, the beautiful California. It's an event only for women. If you are a girl that wants to get into the uncomfortable zone, this event is, of course, for you. So don't miss out on this, guys. April 26 and 27, link is below for you to sign up. Number 12, don't stress about things that are out of your out of your control. Because people stress about government, people stress about their boss, people stress about spouses, kids. They want to control the weather and they're stressing about it. You can't control these things. So you got to think what I can do in this situation. I can change me, I can control me, I can adjust my schedule. Number 13, trust your instincts. This one is powerful because a lot of times you don't listen to yourself. And this will happen when you're going to have actually a moments of slowing down, moments of pausing and thinking, is the right decision? Should I do this? So don't act sometimes too fast. If you're not sure, think what would be the gut instinct, what the gut instinct is telling you. Number 14, guys, believe in your superhero abilities. And I always say this, you are the superhero. The superhero is within you, because the superhero are these talents. The superhero are these gifts. The superhero are us, because the world wouldn't be in a place when it is today if we didn't have you, if we didn't have every single one of us, because every single one of us adds the value to this world. Now, I hope that you're adding value. And if not, if the value is not, if you're not still not adding value, make sure that you are. I'm encouraging you to fulfill what makes you happy. What is your unique gift? Number 15, replace the TV with reading. If you caught yourself coming home, jumping on the couch, and for 3 hours just watching TV, watching shows constantly, maybe it's time to change and grab a book. Maybe it's time to change and sign up for that gym. Maybe it's time to change, to do something drastic, so you're not in a constant zone of taking it in instead of releasing, right? Instead of creating, instead of getting it out there from you. Because we are creative creatures and we need to create. The more create, the better we are. 16, find the richness in simple pleasures. Maybe going for a walk. Maybe the simple thing for you is going for a walk. What do you think? Going for a walk would be fun? What is the simple pleasure for you? Maybe cooking a good meal. You got to answer this. 17, embrace the luxury of silence. And I mentioned this before. When would be the silence? In the morning when you actually gonna get up and do some meditation, or maybe in the evening before you go to sleep when you're gonna pack yourself with some good meditation techniques, or maybe during the day when you're gonna grab a book or sit down and just think about your day, think about your life, think about your habits. 18, go out on dates every single week. Don't miss on them. And if it happens that your spouse is traveling, you are traveling, your schedule got so busy, make sure that you make up the time. I even coach my young clients, my student clients, tell them, listen, if you're starting your life right now, make sure that you're going out on dates. Don't create these bad habits that you just not go, you living together, it's all good, because this will get worse eventually. Because, the happy feeling goes away 2-3 years, and then if you don't have these awesome habits in place and being intentional, it becomes a problem eventually. So go on dates every single week. Slow down to speed up, guys. There will be moments that you're gonna be on a go, because life is happening very fast. All this information out there, all these media, social media, this and that, and driving kids and doing this and cooking dinner and cleaning the house. There's so much noise that you are not, again, delegating enough. It's time for you to slow down. It's time for you to see, what can I eliminate from that list? Maybe I took too much for myself and I feel overwhelmed. I feel burned out, and my family is suffering. So check this out. And number 20, journal every day. Write down those victories, write down those lessons, let them stick to you. Let's see, okay, what did I learn today? What did I learn this week? How was my month? Journal. Write it down. Get into the habit of journaling. It helped me. It helped my client's life. It will help you. I promise you, your year will be much better. And remember, you can't serve others well until you take a good care of yourself, right? You got to serve yourself. You got to help yourself, because we can only teach what we have. We can only show what we have. A good coach will show you what they have, because they're doing them for themselves. They're already there. So they will teach you a lot of good things. So let's go. Let's get right on it, guys. There's 20 things. And remember, comment, like, share here. Thank you guys so much for participating in this episode. And I'm looking forward to see you next time. Remember, the superhero is within you. You need to rediscover and find it. No excuses, guys.